Welcome back to lesson 4. You have picked up your instrument off the wall after washing your hands and making sure that your hands are dry. Picked up your instrument by the neck. Make sure your number is your number. Nothing's wrong with your instrument. And let's go ahead and get started. So today our goal is we're going to be reviewing the chords that we've done the past couple of days. And we're going to add one more chord and then do some play-alongs. So just reviewing a little bit more, the sweet spot for strumming is going to be right here where the neck meets the body of the instrument. We're going to be strumming with our index finger or possibly with your middle finger on that spot. The belly of the instrument goes up against your belly. Your forearm holds your instrument up against your body. And let's go ahead and review some C chords. Okay, C is with your ring finger on the pink dot. And we're going to do some echoing again. This is my turn, C. Now U, 2, 3, C again, my turn. Now U, 2, my turn, go. Now U, 2, 3, 4. Good. Next chord we're going to review is our F chord. We're using our index finger and our middle finger. They're going to go on the green dots on your instrument. Or make sure your thumb is back here behind the neck and kind of squeeze your fingers and your thumb together. Okay, F chord, my turn. Now U, 2, my turn, and now U, 2, 3, my turn, F. Now U, 2, 3, 4. Good. Next chord is A minor, really easy. Just lift up your index finger, keep that middle finger down and keep squeezing. My turn, A minor. Now U, 2, 3, my turn, go. Now U, 2, 3, 4, my turn, A minor. Now U, 2, 3, 4. Very good. Okay, and the next one is that tricky one, that G chord. Again, using your index finger and your middle finger. Going to go on the 2 yellow dots that are on the 2nd fret, so they're across from each other, not diagonal. And again, the thumb is back here, kind of squeezing this down. Then your ring finger is going to be playing on that blue dot. Okay, my turn, G. Now U, 2, 3, my turn, G. Now U, 2, 3, 4, my turn. Now U, 2, 3, my turn, go. Now U, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do those chords in order. We're going to do some echoing again just because it's really hard for me to hear you during class while I'm playing on this video at the same time and while I'm standing in front of you. So we're going to go from C to F to A minor and then to G and echoing. So my turn, C. Now you go, C, 2, 3, my turn, F. Now U, 2, A minor, my turn, 1, 2, 3, now U, A minor, 2, now my turn, G, 1, 2, 3, now U, G, 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Okay, so we now know 4 chords. That's pretty incredible that you know 4 chords in the past couple of days. Now I'm going to throw a monkey wrench in on this one. So there's a chord called a G7 chord, which is different than a G chord, even though they both start with a G. They do sound a little bit different, so don't try anything yet. Here's G. Here's G7. They sound pretty much the same, but there's just that little difference. And sometimes they can be substituted for each other. Just depends on the song. I personally think a G7 chord sounds like it's more final, like I'm getting to the end of a song, or maybe the end of a phrase, like that's like a musical sentence. And so I'm just going to play something, so just chill for just a second. So I just played with the G7 chord. My finger got stuck on that just a second ago. So if I just play G7 back to C, you notice that it sounds like the end of a song. Okay, G kind of sounds like it could be, and then going to a C chord after that kind of sounds like it could be the end of a song or the end of a phrase, but it doesn't, at least to me, sound as final. So just be aware that those two chords are different from each other. They can sometimes be substituted for one another, but really if a song says G7, you should play G7. If it says G, you should be playing a G chord. But I have some good news about this G7 chord. It's really simple to play. If I go back to my F chord, so I've got my index finger and my middle finger on those on the green dots. All I'm going to do to play G7, I keep my index finger down and I move my middle finger over one string. So it's going to be on a yellow, there's a yellow and a red dot there. And then I got to put my ring finger over here on the other yellow dot. So everything's kind of squished together here, but again, my thumb is back behind the neck, so it makes it a bit easier to play. So let's try that. I'm going to play it G7, and then I want you to echo. So my turn, G7. Now you, 2, my turn, G7, and now you, 2, and then I'm going to play C. Now C, 2, 3, 4. Good. Now if you notice going from a G7 to C, all I have to do is slide my ring finger down 1 fret. And so it's pretty easy transitioning between G7 back to C. And actually it's pretty easy transitioning between F to G7 because I just kind of pivot my fingers over. Okay, so again, just make sure that you realize that G and G7 are 2 separate chords from each other. And we have 4 play-along songs right here. We have Lava, which is from the Pixar short. We have The Lion Sleeps Tonight, which many of you will probably not know the song by the name, but as soon as you hear it, you're going to go, oh yeah, I know that. And then we have Burn, and then we have Stand By Me and by from the 1960s. So I'll be around to help you during class, and happy strumming.